Hi, welcome back to the channel. So in this video we will be looking into AWS. So in this video we will be creating an Linux instance or an Ubuntu instance, and we will install the applications required for that, like Apache, MySQL and other stuff. Along with that we'll also see how to activate an SSL for a domain and how to link up your instance to a particular domain. So let's get started. So first just go to your EC2 instance. So if you see on the top right corner, you have an region wise regional locations, so you can select any of it. So I'll be going with North Virginia. So I'll just click on instance. This is an instance that is already running, so I'll create a new instance. So whenever you are creating an instance, just keep in mind that there are some free instances available and some paid instance available. So you need to select from what you want. So I'll be going with Ubuntu, and this is where you need to select. So if you have wanted to have a free one, you have this, that is T2 Micro, which gives one virtual CPU and 1 GB of RAM and your normal regular EBS storage. So I'll be going to T2 medium, where I'll be getting 2 virtual CPUs and 1 memory. If you wanted more information, you can see this. You see the number of virtual CPUs for the instance. You have multiple options here, so you can go through this. You can select any of this instance. Next is just click on next to configure your instances. So this will show how many instances you want, and you can also have an auto scaling. So if there is a more traffic coming, then you can go with this auto scaling option, but I'll be explaining it later. So these are all the other options available. So currently we are not aware of, sorry, we don't need any of these things. So you might not be aware of this. So just go through this if you wanted. So here you can have your own directory also, and you can assign your roles. So if you know what an IAM role is or how to create a user in IAM, then you can just go and select your users here. Sorry. And then comes your storage. So by default he will be giving you 8, but we can go up to 30 GB, and if you wanted more you can even go for more, but you will be charged for that. So here you have options like general purpose, GP2, GP3, IO1 and IO2, and you have a magnet regular standard one. So I'll be going with GP3. So if you wanted to add any tags, why do we add the tags is if you are having more than one instance, then you can have these tags to, so that it will give a reference whenever you go to the billing, and you can see that okay, which instance is having more and which instances usage is less, as per the usage or as per the revenue and everything. Next is you can configure the security group. So whenever you configure the security group, you can have your SSH to be able to log in with a particular IP, or you can say that it can log in from anywhere. And if at all you select my IP, it will be just loading from my system, the laptop which I am currently working on. You can't SSH from any system. So we can just change back to anywhere. So if you see, you are getting a warning saying that anyone can access your instance. Next you need to add an HTTP and HTTPS. So as HTTP and HTTPS must be accessed from anywhere, for that also we will be giving it anywhere. So if your application is limited to particular users, or you wanted them particular IP guys to be seen, then you can add it here, and then just click on review and launch. So this is your instance, and you have some warnings. You can go and check those warnings. then click on launch. So here you can create your new key or you can use an already existing one. If you are creating a new instance, then you need to create a new page. So keep in mind that this is a key pair that gets downloaded only once, and if you lost it, you can't access your SSH. So if you wanted to access that, you need to have the PEM file that gets downloaded right now. So whenever you get these files downloaded, you have it in your drive or anywhere, so that you can download it whenever you lose it in your local system. I have downloaded the key pair. So if you see this, you see this is your PEM file which has a connection code to your instance, and then just click on launch instance. So now your instance has been created. So when we click instance, we can see that our instance status is still pending, so it will take some around 2 to 5 minutes so that everything gets set up. So this is how we will create an instance, and this is how we will create a region specific instance. Even if you are creating an instance with a free version, just keep in mind that if you have created one instance in one region, your free tier eligibility is 750 hours per month. Okay, and if at all you are creating two instances in two different regions or two, okay, so then your free tier version is, that is, you will get 750 hours for both the instances, which means each instance will get around 325 hours of free tier. So after that you will be getting billed, and you can create two free instances in a same region. So if you want to create a free instance in one region and you wanted another instance for the same free tier, then you need to create in another region. So how can you select the region is whichever region is near to your location and near to your user or a traffic. Say if you stay in India and you are focusing on US guys, then you can go with any of the US nearest data centers like Ohio or North California, North Virginia, or Oregon or anything. If you're looking for traffic in Hong Kong, then you can go for Hong Kong servers, or you're looking for in India, then you can go for Mumbai servers. So again, this depends on your requirement. So we'll just catch up in the next video and see how can we set up our the basic Ubuntu server that we have created right now. So stay tuned. Please do subscribe so that you get updated on all the stuff that gets uploaded regarding AWS and other things. Have a nice day. Bye.